Hi everyone, and today's video is going to be the second part. So in the last video I showed how I prep my nails, and you can just see a quick preview here of the stuff I showed you. So if you haven't watched that already, make sure you give that a watch. You can watch it after this video if you want to, or just save it for next time. So here are all the products that I'm going to be using in today's video. First is loose glitter called Shrine from Glitter Planet UK, followed by Nail Mate's Rain Mack, Autumn Spice, Fire Eater, Baddie, which is a beautiful clear based iridescent acrylic, and Now You See Me, which is the same but it's more of a blue toned. Baddie is more pink, and Crystal Clear, and Blizzard White. All the products are from Glitter Planet UK. So when I first started this set, I had no clue what I was going to be doing. The first two nails, I actually really took my time. I had a lot of clips that I cut out because I was just sitting staring at all the stuff thinking, I don't know what I'm doing. A lot of the time in my sets, it happens where my mind's just blank and I just think, okay, these are the colours that I'm wanting to use, and then I just go with the flow when I'm doing my nails and just do one nail at a time, and then yeah. So first I applied Fire Eater to the free edge, and then I used Rain Mack and blended that over. Then I really sped up this part because I spent way too long placing all the little glitters again. I didn't know, I thought I was just going to do some glitter at the bottom and maybe blend that up, but it still felt like something was missing. So I got little bits of gold foil and I just started placing that all over the nail, and then I felt something else was missing, so then I started blending the glitter up towards the cuticle. So it basically turned out to be a gradient between Rain Mack and Fire Eater, with the glitter scattered throughout along with gold foil basically, and I spent way too much time on that nail, but it was because my mind was just blank. So what I did know was I wanted to have a smile line, so I used Glitter Planet's Warm Beige. I did that off camera, I don't know why I didn't record it. I used Warm Beige and I created the smile line and then filed it so you can see the sharp lines. It's not the best looking because of this heat. The acrylic was setting way too fast. A good tip is some people put their monomer in the fridge or sit their dampen dish in a bowl of ice water, and that will keep the monomer cold. So then when you're picking up a bead, it doesn't cure as fast with the heat. But I was being too lazy and I didn't do any of that. so I just had a bowl of very warm monomer, I'm assuming. So I do the same gradient but in reverse. I do Fire Eater around the smile line and then Rain Mack at the free edge, and then I'm using the gold leaf, gold flake, gold foils, whatever you want to call it, and I'm just scattering that around the nail tip. And again, I spent way too much time on this. I had to cut out so much of little fiddling, moving little bits, because it's, again, clueless and just making it up as I'm going along. So I was picking up the small little glitter pieces that's in the Shrine mix. It colour shifts, it's a shifting glitter, so it shifts between gold and pink, like a rose gold, pink, mauve kind of colour. And I thought that really suited the autumn colours that I was using. So I was just picking up the small bits, because if I picked up the larger sequences then it would have covered too much of the surface area, and it wasn't what I was wanting at the time. And then again, I felt like something was missing and I couldn't put my finger on it, and then that's when I went and reached for Baddie and Now You See Me, the two iridescent glitter mixes. Baddie has more pink tones in it, and Now You See Me is more blue tones, so it's a very light iridescent glitter mix, which is perfect, because it was filling in the empty parts that I wasn't happy with. I'm just picking up beads and placing them randomly. Sometimes I'm picking up Baddie, sometimes I'm picking up Now You See Me. Yeah, you're basically just seeing me, the equivalent of seeing gear cogs turning in my head. So for my middle nail, I wanted a bright colour, because, I don't know, I was just feeling I wanted a bright nail. So I just done the whole nail in Rain Mack, which is a glittery yellow, followed by the same confusion and randomness of what do I do, how do I make the design flow. But I ended up doing the same, using Shrine loose glitter, and then using some gold leaf foils, and then some of the iridescent acrylics, Now You See Me and Baddie. So after applying Rain Mack, I then go in with a little bit of Baddie and Now You See Me, and I'm just randomly placing it in diagonal lines, because I'm not wanting anything to be exact, I'm just wanting it to all be scattered. And then placing the gold foils. So if you watched the part 1 video of me prepping my nails, you would have probably recognised my voice doesn't sound weird anymore, because I've found my mic. I was looking in that room with all the boxes and spent quite a long time searching, and then I kind of gave up because I couldn't find it anywhere. And then I went into the bedroom and opened a drawer and saw something wrapped in bubble wrap and thought, what's that? And I just unwrapped it and the microphone was there. So I must have found the microphone when unpacking originally, and then thought, okay, I'll need that, and then put it in a drawer and then completely forgot about it. It was in along with my hairbrush and my straighteners, so I don't know why I put that in my hair drawer. So that's why I didn't think of looking in there. But yay, I found the microphone, so hopefully it's not too painful to hear. So now I'm doing my ring nail, and I'm using Autumn Spice, which is a beautiful dark maroon, brown, maroon, reddish with purple undertones. And my battery died and I didn't realise it, but all I did was just place gold leaf, and then I looked up at the camera and then the battery was dead, so you didn't see that part, but that's all I did. I just placed some gold leaf on, and then I'm using Baddie and placing some of the glitter along the nail, and you can see it stands out beautifully against Autumn Spice. For my pinky, I wanted to do something bright again, but I didn't want to use the yellow because I had already used the yellow for a full nail, so I used Fire Eater and I've just covered the whole nail. Then using small beads of Autumn Spice, I just do some marble. I wouldn't even call it marble because I'm not blending it in with anything, I'm just doing some random squiggly lines. And then I fill in the little bits with some gold leaf and the glitter acrylics. Now You See Me in Baddie again, and then Shrine again as well. So as you can see, it's just a random set I just created using the same colours, same products, but just in different ways. Sometimes I do plan designs beforehand. I have an idea of what I'm wanting to do exactly, certain designs or certain colours. I'm wanting to do a specific design, but a lot of the times, honestly, I just think, what do I do now? I have no clue, no idea. I'll just do some random, spur of the moment randomness. And I suppose when you're doing nails all the time, there are times where you just have some blank moments and you just don't know what to do. I do save posts on Instagram and TikTok for future sets or inspirations that, oh yeah, I need to try and do something like this, or some inspiration, but then even then sometimes you don't even want to really follow something specific and you just want to just sit down and just do some random stuff. and I suppose this set was one of them. And it turned out quite cute. I'm really happy with it. Just wish I didn't take so long doing it, because editing this took a very long time because there was just a lot of blank parts in the beginning. So after doing all the design, then I'm encapsulating the nails with clear acrylic. And what this does is help obviously keep the design safe. Second, you also create the structure of the nail, because with the design you're trying to create the design as flat as possible. Because if you're going to file your nails, then you don't want to file down the design that you've just created. So you're creating the structure of the nail using clear acrylic, so then when you're filing your nails, the only thing you're filing is the clear. And then when you top coat it, the idea is the design's perfectly safe, fine, all snug at the bottom, and that just shines through. If you find that you keep accidentally filing the design, it could be you're either doing the design too thick and you're not working with thin enough beads, or it could be that you're over filing the nail too much. I've had all those problems. I've had problems in the beginning when I was doing acrylic where I would pick up too many thick beads, and when I would file the nail, the only way the design would be safe is if they look like really big chunky balls at the end of my nails, and that's not really what you're wanting. You're wanting structure and your nail shape as well as the design, because the structure of the nail, you don't want to compromise the integrity and structure of the nail just because of a design. What comes first is the structure of the nail. So yeah, just make sure that when you're doing your clear acrylic, you're doing the correct structure and you're building that apex. You're making sure it's not too thick at the sides. If it is a bit too thick at the sides, that's okay, you can file that down, but you need to make sure that there's enough product there for when you're filing and shaping the nail, you're not filing the design away. So that's the encapsulating done, and then I filed them. So after I finished filing my nails, I then dust off the dust and wipe them with some cleanser, and then I apply the top coat. After applying the top coat, I cure it in the LED lamp for 1 minute, and then I'm using opal white crystals from Glitter Planet along with the brush on glue, and I just glue the crystal in place and I just start doing the 3D flowers. Now, the last time I done this was sometime last year, so it's been quite a while, so I was a little bit out of practice. So you see later on that I take off some petals to redo them because I wasn't really quite happy with it, but I'll just let you guys enjoy. So just like in the beginning of the design, I had no clue what I was wanting to do. I just knew I wanted to do some 3D work, and I just knew I wanted to do some flowers. And yeah, for this whole set, my mind is just completely blank for some reason. I just could not think of what I was wanting to do. I've never been so lost with any design before, but like I said, I'm completely happy with how it turned out. Really cute set, and really happy with how it looks. So these were the two petals that I wasn't too keen on. I thought I could make their shape a bit different and to make it blend in a little bit. I didn't feel like it was flowing, and just removed a little bit off and just redone those two petals. So once that's finished, I'm then using Glitter Planet's Jumbo Cuticle Oil, and the scent's in strawberry and it smells beautiful. So I'm just applying that to my cuticles because they are really dehydrated and my fingers are really dehydrated with the constant wiping of the cleanser. And then I'm always washing my hands as well to get rid of all the dust. Definitely always use cuticle oil. Now I'm just rubbing that in, and that's the set finished. What do you guys think? You can see all that shimmery iridescent acrylic from Baddie and Now You See Me shining through. I'm just using some cuticle oil on my other hands as well. Or my other hand. Other hands. On my other hand as well. Let me know any requests if you want me to do any particular designs or anything in the comments below. So thank you so much for watching till the end, guys, and I will see you all in the next video. And yeah, hope you all have a wonderful day. Right, I love you all. Bye bye.